Hey, good morning guys. Happy Wednesday. It's a cloudy start, but it is a cool start with temperatures in the upper 50s. It feels very comfortable outside, much more fall-like than we had last week with temperatures in the 90s. Now, as we look at the highlights for today, fall at last. Finally fall-like temperatures, and we're going to keep those for the rest of the week, and no signs of any really warm temperatures. And also have details on a major winter storm that will be bringing heavy snowfall to parts of the central plains. And we're also watching a spike in the tropics with a coastal storm possibly developing off the Carolina coast. But first things first, today highs around 76 degrees. We will have that cloud cover until around noon, and then we'll eventually start clearing things out with abundant sunshine as we head towards the afternoon. Highs approaching 76 degrees and cooling off to around 72 degrees before that sunset at 6:55. Across the region today, similar conditions, highs in the mid to upper 70s. Cooler towards the northwest, towards Cherryville with highs around 74, and warmer towards Uptown and Charlotte Douglas at around 77 this afternoon. So looking at the national weather map, you can see a front that moved through yesterday and brought some showers to the area yesterday. Not much rainfall, but certainly welcomed across the region. You can also see a dry line across the central plains, which is bringing some storms there. But the main story, you can see a developing area of low pressure across the northern Rockies, which will be bringing snowfall to the northern Dakotas and parts of Minnesota. As we look at the model for that region, you can see upwards of 3 feet of snow possible as we head into next Wednesday across parts of North Dakota and into Minnesota, as that upper level low moves across the region and then parks itself over southern Manitoba. Different story across the tropics. As I mentioned, we have an area of low pressure developing off the Carolina coast, and we also have an area of low pressure out in the Atlantic. But focusing on this area of low pressure across the Carolinas, it looks like it's going to develop into a coastal low that could bring some heavy rain and high surf towards Massachusetts in the northeast. But eventually it looks like most models trend this storm to go back out into sea, not bringing much impacts to the northeast, but certainly some coastal impacts. So looking at that 7-day forecast, we can see clearing out as we head towards the afternoon with mostly sunny skies, highs around 76 degrees. Warming up as we head towards Saturday ahead of our next front at 85 degrees, but then scattered showers are possible next week as we get into a fairly wet pattern, and it's much needed.